want to have a beer with people who want to put people in mass.
So what he says there is you want to hate them, Franny. How's the hate working out for us? How's the hate working out for us? But like, Democrats didn't lose this election because they hated MAGA. That's not why we lost. I mean, we really lost because of obviously grappling with the post-pandemic climb out of recession and the supply lines being down, which every world government did. We also had to deal with significant people on the left-wing politics like Cenk that do nothing but bash the party and commit daily undermining of the Democratic Party, trying their best to undermine the candidates, to undermine any faith in the democratic system, to undermine the democratic power structure, the DNC, the favored candidate, anybody who is in government from the Democratic Party other than like Bernie Sanders and Ro Khanna and maybe a couple of other people. They even go after AOC now. They attack them all. And the Genocide Joes and the Holocaust Harris and the saying shit like, you know, calling the candidate, you know, poorly spoken. She doesn't have any good plan. She doesn't have this or that. Now, all of these attacks that Cenk and Anna will leverage daily, hourly, by the minute on every facet of the Democratic Party, they don't attack the Republicans like that. They don't want to attack them for racism. They don't want to attack them for transphobia. They don't want to attack them for blatant corruption. They don't want to attack them for lying and going back on promises, for saying they believe in one thing and then behaving differently. For the right wing, Cenk and Anna will do nothing but make concessions. Let's not hate them. Let's not be mean to them. Let's trust them. Let's believe in them, even though they've shown us no reason to believe. They've never shown us anything good. They've never shown us that they're trustworthy, but we're going to trust them and believe in them and partner with them and give them our energy, and we're going to go have a beer with them. Even the blatant racist and misogynist disinformation peddling guy like Charlie Kirk and the rest of the people on that stage at AmFest. Riley Gaines was at AmFest. Mike Lindell, the pillow guy, who does 14.88 pillows, and Michael Flynn, and the crookedest people out there, dude, the outright most degenerate guys that go to jail, Rudy Giuliani. I mean, we're talking sheer criminals. And Cenk is like, dude, we got to forget all that. Stop the hate. And Cenk's implying that somehow our hate lost the election. And it's like, no, dude, that's not what happened. Like, Cenk, you helped destabilize our Democratic coalition. You defended them. If anything, the right wing won an election using hate. They won with hate. The right wing did. They hated the Democrats. They hated the establishment. They hated the trans people. They hated the immigrants. They hated the Haitian immigrants that saved that county in Ohio. They won with hate. You gutless, capitalist, corporate donor, fucking knob polishing hack piece of shit, bro. Like, Cenk is the corporate donor, bro. He is polishing the knob of Polymarket and Prize Pick and any corporation that will funnel some money into his exploitative, you know, TYT agenda. That really, we don't even know what their agenda is anymore. You know, 4 years ago, they were defund the police, and now they're like, don't be mean to Trump, and DEI is really the devil. Like, dude, pick a fucking lane, homeboy. Because, dude, we got you on record. How do you get from defund the police to Trump really has a good point? Immunity, yeah. Let's go. Oh, let's go, Trumpy. Like, bro.
Deportation camps. They want to deport.
You think we're going to get put in camps? You sound...
Yeah. You think they're going to get put in camps, is what he said. And he denied it. But let's look at something. I think we do need to look at something here, guys, about why they're choosing Guantanamo Bay. Because even amongst their own, there is a significant sort of pushback against the idea of having operating concentration camps here on American soil. They don't want that. They don't want to go so far as to put concentration camps on American soil because people would be paying attention to it. It would be drawing near constant attention. It would be protested. But they're going to put them in Guantanamo Bay. They're going to take them to Cuba, to a known sus facility. But it's going to be out of the public eye, guys. And it's on an island that is not even in this country. So once they whisk people to Guantanamo, you're never going to be able to get them back. And unless you have some kind of security clearance, you're never even going to be able to get over there. There's not going to be any protest because it's operating in a different country. You see what they're doing? They're going to do this so they can commit these horrors outside of any oversight, any requirement for transparency, and any ability of us to stop them. And now, under the Laken Riley Act, this is what made that law so controversial and why every Democrat who voted for it should get primaried and run out of Congress. Because the Laken Riley Act allows ICE to detain people based on suspicion. So it's not that you've committed a crime, you've been convicted of a crime, and we're arresting you and taking you off to the detention camps. It's the fact that ICE can have suspicion of a crime having been committed. Doesn't matter if you're, somebody's grandma. They can have a suspicion you committed a crime. They can arrest you, detain you, take you to fucking Cuba, put you in Guantanamo Bay, and nobody ever hears from you again, and they can leave you there indefinitely. No due process. They don't have to put you to court. They don't even have to fucking deport you. They can literally just hold you. Dude, this shit is crazy. And then whatever company is running that facility, whoever has the private contracts to provide food and services, the U.S. government is just funneling money into various private industries for the support of that concentration camp. It's fucking frightening shit, guys.
And that's why, Gitmo brings up a lot of really bad feelings, a lot of bad thoughts for good reason. I mean, there were abuses at Gitmo, especially during George Bush's administration.
Waterboarding, all kinds of torture.
Trump is also right in that most people don't know that Guantanamo Bay has, in fact, been used for immigrant detention in the past, and even under Democratic presidents to a pretty extreme degree. So this is something.
Look at that, though. Once again, look at what Anna is saying here. Look at what she's doing again. This is day 2, guys, of Anna Kasparian here making sure that TYT is a mouthpiece for, well, you know what, guys? I know they're doing a concentration camp over at Gitmo, and I know there's the Laken Riley Act that doesn't even require due process, and I know this place has a crazy history, but you know what? Democrats have done some shit. Democrats did it first, so Trump's not really, this isn't really crazy. This isn't really historically crazy that anybody who looks Mexican anywhere in America can be shipped off to Guantanamo under suspicion of having committed a crime while they try to figure out, this whole birthright citizenship constitutional amendment that they're trying to undermine. She is basically saying, Trump's not really that bad because Democrats have done the really bad shit. They did it even worse. She even used that phrase. What was the word she used?
For immigrant detention in the past.
And even under Democratic presidents to a pretty extreme degree.
To an extreme degree. She said the Democrats have done this in a really extreme way, guys. But the fact that Anna here is now literally delivering straight up sane-washing of the Trump points. Can we just take a moment to recall that during the Biden presidency, pretty much every single TYT episode talking about the Biden presidency was being critical of it and trying to undermine it and trying to portray it as more dangerous than it would appear and more dishonest that it would appear. That is what was done for the entire Biden administration. But with the Trump administration, they're like basically polishing the knob. That's what they're doing. It's crazy, dude. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. This is, I guess, what 𝗙𝗏𝗪 is paying for.
So in 1994, President Bill Clinton resumed the previous administration's use of the Guantanamo base for processing Haitian refugees, and later ordered Cuban asylum seekers caught at sea to be held on the base. Later that same year, the facility's migrant population totaled 45,000, according to a government report.
So look at this. So she's basically saying 30 years ago, there were 45,000 people there. So Trump wanting to do 30,000 now shouldn't be a big deal. Holy shit, bro. I mean, dude, a lot of us weren't all right with it happening in 94. We just didn't know about it. And at that time, we were fighting to have gay rights. Gay people were trying to get married. We were getting ourselves out of the thicket of the Bush wars. There's no excuse because Clinton did it. Clinton also got impeached for having an affair. So, I mean, no offense, but nobody cares what Bill Clinton did in 1994. We're dealing with right now, Anna. You sane-washing toad. The is she doing, bro? The Progressive News Network is now trying to sane-wash Trump by justifying it with shit that Clinton did in the 90s. Like, oh shit. Well, you know, like Woodrow Wilson engaged in legal segregation. That doesn't mean we're bringing it back, God damn it.
So, Cenk, I know that Francesca Fiorentini is currently attacking you about this.
Look at that. Oh, Cenky. Oh, Cenky's getting attacked. Cenky's getting attacked by Francesca. He's going to weigh in here. All right. I'm sure we're going to hear some dynamite shit.
As if Donald Trump is unique. He's novel compared to past presidents. Certainly a special kind of evil that we've never seen before.
Oh, look at that tone. While Donald Trump is trying to take over the appropriations, his unelected billionaire friends are locking people out of computer systems. There's a virtual takeover of the U.S. government. They're gutting government agencies. Like, wow, dude, what the fuck is going on, bro? Dude, she just went to town. Trump isn't evil. Trump isn't bad. Trump isn't a fascist. Trump isn't any worse than any of these other guys. Dude, they are sane-washing fascism, guys. We can never trust Anna and Cenk again. Dude, they need to be revoked. They are not progressives. They are full-on Trump defenders now.
In her mind, these are the gulags that she was warning about. But in fact, this has been a long-standing practice. You can be against that practice, but Donald Trump isn't doing anything new here.
Donald Trump is. They have passed a piece of legislation called the Laken Riley Act that says people can be taken there for any reason whatsoever, suspicion of having committed a crime. He is absolutely doing something, but listen to how effusively she is willing to undermine the humanitarian concerns of one of her own company's top content personalities, a top humanitarian in her own company. She will undermine her own employee. She will hack Francesca, who is very genuine and very much a human rights defender. She will undermine her own company's human rights defender in order to defend a fucking fascist. Like, wow.
Copying Dick Cheney, not a good look. I thought that all of MAGA was making fun of Kamala Harris for embracing Dick Cheney. But if you're embracing Dick Cheney's Frankenstein in Guantanamo, where the whole point was to kidnap people, by the way, oftentimes without any evidence.
Yeah, but Cenk, this is the problem, dude. This is why Francesca, Brian Tyler Cohen, this is why everybody is on your ass saying, dude, you're full of shit, Cenk. Because MAGA, they never gave a shit about Dick Cheney. They don't give a shit about Dick Cheney. Dude, if Trump said Dick Cheney good, they would polish Dick Cheney's knob en masse, bro. They don't give a shit about human rights violations. They want them. You stupid ass. They only are whatever Trump says goes. Trans people go. right? Immigrants go, people of color go, white people get all the top jobs. That's all they care about. Your imaginary belief that they are populists that will draw a line in the sand anywhere. They won't. They'll say a line exists in the sand, and then they'll cross it if they want to cross it. The lines only apply to the Democrats in their eyes. And we've known this. Like, we fucking know this, bro. That's why everyone's telling you to quit making deals with the devil. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.